Hello my dears, how are you all? A very good evening. So we started about the concept of polar plot, I think, right? Polar plot, and we did some problems also. So today we continue with some more interesting problems, okay, in polar plot. Okay, so I already told you polar plot is actually it's a plot which is used to find the open loop transfer function stability, my dears, not the closed loop system stability. It is for open loop transfer function stability. Actually another plot is there which is a super plot which is called a Nyquist plot. Okay, that is only plot which give the complete information about the closed loop system, but not for the not this polar plot will give the complete information of the closed loop. This plot will only give the information or stability analysis of open loop system, that you have to remember all the time. But unfortunately Nyquist plot is not in our syllabus. Okay, polar plot and then directly go to Bode plot is actually, so we will strictly follow according to the syllabus only now. I already told you, if I get enough time after the completion of the syllabus, then I will take these intermediate topics like M circle, N circle, Nyquist plot, right now. Okay, I mean root locus definitely it won't ask, but I will come back with the Nyquist plots. Okay, but as of now, according to the syllabus it is not in your syllabus, so we will continue the polar plot with some more examples. Okay, so write another important question, my dears. Write a question. You have to do many problems, then you will definitely master your polar plot concept, my dear. Okay, s cube into s plus 2. Okay, again find the polar plot. That's our question. Again find the polar plot. Okay, so how can we do this, my dears? How can we do this? How can we do this? What was the first step of doing this polar plot? What was the first step? What was the first step? So the first step is nothing but put s equal to j omega, right? So 1 plus j omega all divided by j omega whole cube into 2 plus j omega, right, my dears? Alright. So what will be the magnitude? M magnitude will be root of 1 plus omega square whole divided by root of this omega cube is outside, omega cube into 4 plus omega square. Am I right, my dears? Am I right? 4 plus omega square. So this is the magnitude. And what will be phi? That is nothing but phase. Phase is nothing but numerator. Phase is nothing but tan inverse omega by 1. Am I right? Omega 1 minus for j omega minus 90, j omega square minus 190. I mean for numerator. When come to numerator, it is actually in denominator. It is simply 90 minus 180 and 270. 90 is multiple. Simple 0 plus j omega term. Okay, but now it is j omega q, means when it comes to numerator it will be minus 270. 90 plus 90 plus 90, 270. When come to numerator it will become minus 270. You all know this, right? Minus tan inverse omega by 2. So this is the phase angle, my dears. So what will be at omega equal to 0? Let's check that also. Okay, let's check that first. At omega equal to 0, what will be magnitude, my dears? Magnitude m is equal to, put omega equal to 0 means 1 divided by 0, simply infinity. No need to calculate for it, correct? 1 by 0 is nothing but, my dears, infinity. Okay. Next, what will be the phase angle phi? Tan inverse 0 minus 270 minus tan inverse 0 again, right? So it will become, what is tan inverse 0, my dears? Sin 0 by cos 0, correct? So sin 0 by cos 0 is definitely 0, right? So it will be 0, this 0 and this will cancel, simply minus 270, my dears. Simply minus 270. So it will become infinity angle minus 270 will be the representation at omega equal to 0. Similarly, what happened at omega equal to infinity? What happened at omega equal to infinity? What will be the magnitude when omega equal to infinity now? So 1 plus infinity square divided by infinity cube, so it will definitely give you 0. And what will be phase angle now? Phase angle will be tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse infinity. Alright, so this infinity and this infinity got cancelled, so it will be minus 270. Alright, so it will become 0 minus 270 will be the complete representation of at omega equal to infinity. Okay, so listen my dear. So what will be the starting direction? What will be the starting direction? Starting direction will be what? So how, in which order we are taking the starting direction? If the open loop pole is near to the origin, then the starting direction will be clockwise. If the open loop 0 is near to the origin, then the starting direction will be anti-clockwise. Here s is equal to minus 1 will be s0, which is nothing but near to the origin. So here the 0 is near to the origin. We don't consider the 0 or pole at the origin. We don't consider that. We only consider the pole or 0 near the origin. So now this minus 1, s is equal to minus 1 is nothing but it's a 0 near the origin. So the starting direction will be nothing but my dear anti-clockwise. It is nothing but anti-clockwise. And what about the ending direction, my dears? Ending direction will be nothing but what? The angle at omega equal to 0 minus the angle at omega equal to infinity. So angle at omega equal to 0 is minus 270 minus angle at infinity is minus 270 is nothing but my dear 0. So if the ending direction angle is equal to 0, that is not positive or negative, but it is 0 means the same starting direction will be considered for the ending direction, which means the ending direction will be again anti-clockwise. The ending direction will be what, my dear? Again the anti-clockwise. Okay. So if the ending direction, when you calculate the angle at omega equal to 0 minus angle at omega equal to infinity, gives a positive value means the ending direction will be clockwise, gives a negative value means ending direction will be negative. Okay, anti-clockwise. If it gives the angle difference, at omega equal to 0 minus at omega equal to infinity, the angle difference give you 0 means we can't consider for the ending direction directly, but you have to take the starting direction same as that of the ending direction. That you have to note. That you have to note, my dears. That you have to note. So in this case, my dears, in this case, what will be the ending direction? So again anti-clockwise. So what will be our plot now? What will be our plot now? 0, 90, 180, 270 and 360. In anti-clockwise direction, 0, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270, my dears, and 360. Okay, so this is the axis, right? This is the axis. At omega equal to 0, my dears, at omega equal to 0, yes, at omega equal to 0, what will be the magnitude now? Magnitude will be infinity. It is started from what? At omega equal to 0, it is started from infinity angle minus 270. Am I right? Infinity angle minus 270 it will start, because this is the starting angle, right? At omega equal to 0 means this is the starting angle. So anti-clockwise direction, it will start from minus 270 meters. Start from minus 270. So this is the anti-clockwise direction. And what will be the ending direction? 0. It will end at 0 magnitude, my dear. 0 is nothing but this point is the 0 magnitude. Okay. 0 angle minus 270 it ends. It means the same direction it ends. So this will be the plot. Same anti-clockwise direction. So this is the structure of the plot. So see, this is 270 angle, 270 angle. So this is minus 270 So minus started also from minus 270. It ended also from in minus 270 in anti-clockwise direction. So you can have a doubt, my dear, a genuine doubt you may have. Sir, why you didn't take from this direction and come to this direction? That also, see, this direction come to this direction. That also minus minus 270 starting and minus 270 ending, right? But if you draw these, my dear, it will form a clockwise path. If you draw like this, means you can't make it a anti-clockwise path. It will be a clockwise path. Our need is an anti-clockwise path. That is why I started from the left side of the minus 270 axis. Very, very important concept. Very, very important concept. Is it clear? So if you are a beginner, definitely you will have a doubt. Sorry, this is also minus 270 now. You can start like this. Array, if you start like this, it will form the clockwise path. You need an anti-clockwise path. That's why I started from the left side of the minus 270 axis. Pakka? Is it clear, my dears? Is it clear? Can we go to next problem? Very much heat actually nowadays, right? Very much heat, right? Very much heat. There's a chance of rain, but it doesn't came. What we do? Okay? It didn't came. It didn't. Array, my English. It didn't come. It didn't come. Correct, na? Okay. I'm very weak in my English, my dears. I'm very weak in my English. Grammatical problems is there always. Anyway, write the next question. Write the next question. GH will be equal to S plus 2 S plus 2 divided by S cube into S plus 1. S cube into S plus 1. Again the step is, so how can we do this? Again the same procedure. Let put S is equal to J omega. So GH will be equal to what? 2 plus J omega all divided by J omega cube into 1 plus J omega. Am I right, my dears? So what will be the magnitude now? Magnitude will be root of 4 plus omega square whole divided by omega cube is itself divided by 1 plus omega square. What will be the phase angle phi now? Tan inverse omega by 2 minus omega cube means minus 270 minus tan inverse omega by 1. Am I right? So at omega equal to 0, what happens? At omega equal to 0, what happens? What will be the magnitude, my dear? Something by 0 will happen, so magnitude will be infinity, because 4 plus 0 square divided by 0, na? 1 by 0 like format, it will be infinity. So what will be phi now? Tan inverse 0 minus 270 minus tan inverse 0. So tan inverse 0, tan inverse will cancel, minus 270 only. So the angle the magnitude angle representation will be what, my dear? Infinity angle minus 270 will be the representation. Okay? And what happens when at omega equal to infinity? At infinity, magnitude will be what? Magnitude will be at infinity means something by infinity will occur, something by infinity cube will happen. So magnitude will definitely 0. And what will be phase angle now? Phase angle will be tan inverse infinity minus 270 minus tan inverse infinity. So it will be cancelled, simply minus 270 degree. So the angle magnitude versus angle representation is 0 angle minus 270. Zero angle minus 270. Okay. So what will be the starting direction, my dears? Starting direction will be what? Check whether open loop pole or open loop 0 near the origin. So here plus 1 is in denominator, so it's an open loop pole near to the origin. So the starting direction will be clockwise. And what will be the ending direction, my dears? Check the angles difference. So minus 270, that is the at omega equal to 0 angle minus at omega equal to infinity angle. So minus 270 minus minus 270. So it will be 0. If we obtain a 0 angle consideration, I mean 0 in the ending direction, the term is invalid actually. So what we will do? The starting direction is same as that of the ending direction. So definitely the ending direction also will consider as clockwise. Ending direction is also considered as the clockwise. Is it correct, my dears? So what will be the plot now? Again 0, 90, 180, 270, and again 0, minus 90, minus 180, and minus 270. Am I right, my dears? Okay. So what will be the starting direction? Infinity angle minus 270 at omega equal to 0. So infinity angle minus 270, that too in clockwise manner, my dears. So the clockwise manner means you have to start from the right side. Okay, you have to start from the right side. And ending direction will be 0 angle minus 270, that too in clockwise means this will be the consideration. This will be the plot. This will be the plot. So now you got the answer for the previous question, right? Previously I asked one thing, why this is not happening in the right side? So now this is the answer. If it is a clockwise means you have to consider for the right side of the minus 270 axis. If you want to draw in anti-clockwise manner, then you have to draw it in the left side of the minus 270 axis. Okay? Is it clear, my dears? Is it clear? Can we go to next problem? Okay, write another question. S plus 3 divided by S square into S plus 1 into S plus 2. Again, what will be? Put S is equal to j omega, it will become 3 plus j omega. Alright, my dear, same procedure as there. Only a small difference in what starting direction and ending direction will differ from one figure to another figure. Okay, so you have to focus on that area. Why I am doing this much problem means you will be capable of doing this in 15 seconds. That's my aim. Okay, for maximum 30 seconds. That's my aim. That's why I am doing so many problems regarding the same session but different patterns. Okay. So j omega the whole square, 1 plus omega square, 4 plus omega square, right? This magnitude is 4 plus omega, this magnitude is 1 plus omega square. So what will be the magnitude then, my dears? Magnitude, sorry my dears, sorry. I directly wrote the magnitude, right? Okay, na? So magnitude will be 9 plus omega square divided by am I right? So what will be the phase angle now? Omega square, right? Omega square means minus 180, correct, na? Omega by 2, correct? Okay, so at omega equal to 0, what happens? Let's check that. At omega equal to 0, what happened, my dears? The magnitude become something by 0 will be infinity. And what will be the phase angle now? Tan inverse 0 minus 180 minus tan inverse 0 minus tan inverse again 0. So one tan inverse 0, another tan inverse 0 cancel. So minus 180. What is tan inverse 0, my dear? Sin 0 by cos 0, right? So it will be simply 0. So it will be minus 180 only. Minus 180 degree only. So magnitude versus angle representation will be infinity angle minus 180. Okay, that is at omega equal to 0. And what happened at omega equal to infinity, my dears? At omega equal to infinity, what will be the magnitude now? At omega equal to infinity, what will be the magnitude now? Something by infinity. Infinity denominator contain large number of omega terms than the numerator. So priority to the denominator. In denominator, if you put omega to infinity, means something by infinity will happen. So magnitude will be 0. So what will be the phase angle then? Phi is equal to what? Tan inverse infinity minus 180 minus tan inverse infinity minus again tan inverse infinity. Am I right? Tan inverse infinity minus 180 minus tan inverse infinity minus 1. So 1 tan inverse infinity other hand cancel. So remaining will be minus 180 minus tan inverse infinity is what, my dears? Tan inverse infinity 1 by 0 should come. So sin 90 by cos 90. So definitely 90 will be the angle. So it will become minus 270. So the angle, magnitude versus angle representation will be 0 angle minus 270. So this will be the at omega to infinity consideration. So what will be the starting and ending direction, my dears? Starting direction will be what? Starting direction can be observed by seeing open loop pole or open loop 0 near the origin. Now it is in denominator, it is there is 1, which means there will be an open loop pole near the origin. So the starting direction will be clockwise. And what about the ending direction, my dears? Ending direction, check the angle difference. So minus 180 is first angle, minus 270. The angle difference. So it will be plus 90 degree. Since it is a positive angle, my dear, it will be clockwise. The ending direction also clockwise. So you have to plot the graph. You can now plot the graph 0, 90, 180, 270. 0, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270. Okay. So can we plot the graph? Starting from infinity angle minus 180, right? Infinity angle minus 180 means, and that too in clockwise, my dear. Clockwise means you should start from the top side. Okay, you start from this, because infinity it is coming, my dear. Infinity it is coming, that's why. With the angle minus 180, so that's all correct. And 0 angle minus 270 is ending. 0 angle minus 270 is ending with clockwise same pattern means, my dear, this will be the graph. This will be the graph. So minus 270 means you have to end in this parallel to this line, you have to end with. Exactly. So that's the plot, my dears. That's the plot. Is it clear? Is it clear? Can we go to next problem? Can we go to next problem, my dears? Write another question. 1 divided by s into s plus 1. How can we do the power of? See, examinations, in examination questions similar to this will be asked definitely, because in 2-3 steps you can solve it. And but you have to know the clear knowledge about what's happening here. So what is GS, my dear? 1 divided by j omega into 1 plus j omega. What will be magnitude then? 1 divided by omega square root of 1 plus omega square. Am I right? Only 1 by omega. Yes, omega, right? Omega. Symbol is omega, j omega, so it will be simply omega. 0 plus j omega. Magnitude will be j omega the whole square. It will be omega square. Root of omega square will be simply omega. So what will be phase angle? Minus 90. What will happen? Again minus omega by 1. Correct now? Correct? So at omega equal to 0, what happened? Magnitude will be something by 0, my dear, infinity. And phase angle will be minus 90 minus tan inverse infinity. Sorry, 0. So it will become minus 90. What is tan inverse 0? Sin 0 by cos 0. Correct? So 0. So minus 90 only. So magnitude versus angle representation will be this much. Okay, and what is at omega equal to infinity? What happened? Magnitude will be what, my dears? Magnitude will be 1 by infinity happens, so 0. And what will be the phase angle now? Phase angle will be minus 90, minus tan inverse infinity. It will become minus 90. Tan inverse infinity is sin 90 by cos 90, my dears. It will become infinite. So it will be 90 degrees the angle. So minus 180 degrees the total angle. So magnitude versus angle representation will be minus 180. So this will be the complete representation. So what about the starting and ending direction, my dear? Starting direction. Check whether open loop pole or 0 near the origin. And at the origin we don't want to consider. But there is a pole at the origin we don't want to consider. But near the origin we have to consider. Here open loop pole is near the origin, my dear. So starting direction will be clockwise. And what will be the ending direction? Ending direction will be obtained by the angle difference, my dear. Minus 90 minus 180. So it will become plus 90. So again clockwise. Ending direction will be again clockwise. So can we draw the plot again? So 0, 90, 180, 270, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270. Clockwise as well as in anti-clockwise. So infinity angle minus 90, that both are in clockwise. So infinity angle minus 90 means clockwise you have to follow, minus. So you have to start from this. And 0 angle minus 180 you have to end with. So this will be the plot. This will be the plot. Yes. This will be the plot. So somewhat in super. Correct. This will be the plot. Okay. Is it clear? It's very easy, na? It's very easy if you know this concept. It's very easy, my dear, but if you know this concept, it's very easy. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Focus on starting 2-3 problems, my dears, and continuously revise it. Okay, revise. You will get an idea, and you start doing yourself remaining problems. So you will be thorough. Okay. Okay, my dears. Okay. Next question. GH is equal to 1 plus s by s square. So what will be the s will be 1 plus j omega divided by j omega square. See, different type of question you have to practice on this. Different type of question you have to practice. So what will be the magnitude then? Magnitude will be divided by omega square. That's all. Then what will be the phase, my dear? Phi is equal to minus omega square, na? So it will become minus 180. So it will become minus 180. Okay. So what happened at omega equal to 0? Magnitude will become infinity. Phase become tan inverse 0 minus 180, not omega equal to 0. Tan inverse 0 sin 0 by cos 0. 0 minus 180, my dears. So definitely will be minus 180. So angle, magnitude versus angle representation will be infinity angle minus 180. Alright. So at omega equal to infinity, what happens? Magnitude will be equal to what? M will be equal to at omega equal to infinity now. So magnitude will be by infinity square will come. So magnitude will be 0 and phase will be equal to what, my dears? Tan inverse infinity minus 180. So what is tan inverse infinity? Infinity angle will come only when sin 90 by cos 90, am I right? So 90 minus 180. So minus 90. So angle versus magnitude versus angle represented 0 minus 90. See, alag question na, different question you have to practice, my dears. You have to practice. Then only you will be mastered. Then only you will be mastered in your concept. So what will be the starting direction? Again, starting direction, open loop 0 is near to the origin now. So it will be 90 clockwise. And what will be ending direction, my dears? Ending direction will be what? Angle difference. Minus 180 minus 90. So it will become minus 90 itself. So minus means it will be again anti-clockwise. So both starting direction as well as ending direction will be anti-clockwise direction. So when we draw it on the graph, 0, 90, 180, 270 clockwise, in anti-clockwise minus 90, minus 180, minus 270. So you have to start from infinity angle minus 180 in anti-clockwise, infinity angle minus 180 in anti-clockwise, infinity angle minus 180 in anti-clockwise, my dear. So if you want to draw it in anti-clockwise, you have to start from bottom, right? So you have to start from bottom. Yeah, I started from bottom, and 0 angle minus 90 you have to end with. Zero angle minus 90 and both in anti-clockwise direction. So simple, it's a plot. 0 angle minus 90 you have to end, my dear. So magnitude will be 0 here now. That's all. That's all. Is it clear? Is it clear, my dears? Next question, very important question. 1 divided by s into s minus 1. Can you tell me the difference of this question compared to the previous all questions? Can you tell me the difference? Did you find any difference now? Did you find any difference, my dear, compared to the previous problem? This problem to have any difference? See, in all previous problem, it was like s plus 1 divided by s cube into s plus 1 into s plus 3, or s divided by s plus 1, all will be plus. Na? S plus 1 in numerator or denominator also s plus something. But now it is s minus. What is the indication of s minus means? There will be pole lies on the right side, my dear. See, there will be poles lies on the right half of S plane. Right half of S plane. So, if any poles or zeros lies on the right half S plane is called non-minimal phase system. Very important. Very important. What is non-minimal phase system means? If you substitute denominator equal to 0, you will definitely get poles. If you substitute numerator equal to 0, the value of s will give you zeros. Now, if you substitute denominator equal to 0, means s equal to 1 will obtain. S equal to 0 will definitely obtain that one pole at the 0. Okay, samajhu. But s minus 1 equal to 0 means definitely s equal to 1, which means in right half of the s plane, one pole will arise. So, if any pole or 0 lies on the right half of S plane is called the non-minimal phase system. So, for non-minimal phase system, the concept of ending direction is not valid. So you have to take ending direction same as starting direction. Very, very important concept, my dear. Very, very important concept. This is also very, very important concept. It's also very, very important concept. So since it is a non-minimal phase system, we can't go for the end direction consideration. Angle difference that you don't go. You simply take the starting direction same as the ending direction. That's all simple now. Very, very simple now. Very, very simple. Can we proceed with the problem? Okay. So GH will be equal to 1 divided by j omega into minus 1 plus j omega. Am I right, my dear? Right. Very important thing you have to note here. I will tell you now. That will be the magnitude. 1 divided by omega root of 1 plus omega. So there is no change in that. What will be the phase angle? What will be the phase angle? J omega upper mein minus 90. Fine. What will be the angle of minus 1 plus j omega? I am going to tell you very, very important angle consideration right here. Angle consideration. Can I rub this? Can I rub this? Very, very important angle consideration I am going to tell you now. Very, very important. Very, very important. If it is in x plus jy format, the angle will be tan inverse y by x. If it is in x minus jy format, what will be? X minus jy. I will think and write. Okay, x minus jy. X minus jy. X minus jy means simply minus tan inverse y by x. If it is in minus x plus jy format, my dear, minus x plus jy format, my dear, it will be 180 minus tan inverse y by x. Okay, it will be in minus x minus jy format. The angle will be minus x minus jy format. Minus x minus jy format. The angle will be what, my dears? Minus x minus jy. Minus x and minus jy format. Now this is the angle. So it will be what? Minus 180 minus tan inverse x. Minus 180 minus tan inverse y by x. Okay. Can I check it? And I will tell you what is the trick for doing this. That is the important consideration. X plus jy tan inverse y by x minus x plus jy 180 minus tan inverse y by x. Fine, very good. X minus jy, where is that? X minus jy minus tan inverse y by x. Yes, very good, fine. And minus x minus jy 180 minus x minus jy minus x minus jy. Yes, 180 plus tan inverse y by x. I will tell you what is. What is the trick. Okay. Here I overconfident. That's why I will trick you. How can we get these angles? Okay. See, consider the explain. So x plus jy means where the coordinates come. The real part is positive x and imaginary part is also positive y. So someone here, right? Somewhere here, right? So the angle is nothing but to the point means nothing but this angle right here. This angle. So this will be the angle will be nothing but what? Tan theta equal to y by x. So theta equal to tan inverse y coordinate by x coordinate. Simply tan inverse y by x. Pakka? Okay. Fine. So remember one thing, my dears. Whenever you have to take the angle, always consider it from the positive x-axis. That means the reference axis is nothing but positive x-axis. With respect to this positive x-axis, you have to always consider the angle. Okay, I will tell you the next case. So you don't need to be by heart this, that's why. By heart this, that's why. X minus jy, my dear. X minus jy, where it comes? X, positive x, okay, minus jy come here, right? So somewhere here the point will come. So this will be the point. So the angle will be this one. Okay, if this angle you took at positive, my dear, then this clockwise angle definitely you should take like anti-clockwise. I already told you, right? So it will be minus tan inverse y by x. Simple, minus tan inverse, because negative na clockwise direction, negative angle. Pakka. That also you clear. Next. What is minus x plus jy consideration? Minus x plus jy means somewhere here, right? Real is minus and imaginary is plus. Okay, somewhere here. So this will be the line. What is the angle with respect to the positive x-axis, my dear? This much will be the angle. This much will be the angle. Array, for finding this much angle, you do one thing. Find this angle theta. This angle theta, it can be easily, you will obtain this theta. What is the angle theta, my dear? Suppose this angle is x. This is you have to find out. You have to find first this angle. This theta is nothing but tan inverse y by x. Simple, tan inverse y by x. Okay. Tan inverse vertical distance divided by x horizontal distance. Fine. You obtain this. Next, you have to find this much angle now. You have to find this much angle. So you do one thing. This much angle is nothing but, my dear, 180 minus this much theta, or 180 minus tan inverse y by x. That's all. 180 minus tan inverse y by x. You have to calculate this much angle. The whole line is 180 in anti-clockwise direction. So 180 minus theta will be this angle. So 180 minus theta, tan inverse y by x. That's all. Simple. Okay. Is it clear? And next consideration. There I felt some overconfident and I also made a mistake, right? Because I did it from my imagination now, that's why. Minus x minus a y, let's do that. Minus x minus a y, somewhere here, right? So this will be the line. So you have to take from this much angle, or you can simply take from this much angle. Is very easy now. This much angle is very easy now. That is why I made a mistake. So this much angle you have to find. Okay. So up to this much in anti-clockwise 180 degree, fine, pakka. And this small angle will be simply what, my dear? Tan inverse y by x na, simply. Theta equal to tan inverse y by x na, simple. Tan inverse y by x consideration. So 180 plus tan inverse y by x. 180 plus tan inverse y by x. And from this you have to note one thing. Always prefer the clockwise first. Whether it fails or whether it is complicated, then you consider for the anti-clockwise consideration. That is why this thing will happen. X minus jy, minus tan inverse y by x you obtain now. That's why. You can consider for that point now minus x minus jy. This will be the point now. So you can consider like this also. You start from here and come here. You can in that matter also you can consider. So the angle will be simply 90, 180 and 270. So 270 plus tan inverse y by x also you can write. This minus tan inverse y by x now you can also like 270 plus tan inverse y by x. Say both are same. So that is the consideration and understanding. That is the consideration and understanding. Is it clear, my dear? So you find your own trick to remember this concept. You find your own trick to remember. Again come to our problem. What is our problem? Minus 1 plus j omega term. So similar to minus 1 plus j omega, 180 minus tan inverse y by x. So I can say like this. what will be my angle? Minus of 180 minus tan inverse omega by 1, simple. So it will become minus 90 minus 180 plus tan inverse omega by 1. Am I right, my dear? So it will become minus 270 minus tan inverse, sorry, plus tan inverse omega by 1. Oh my. Correct? Correct, my dears? Okay. So you got magnitude as well as the phase, my dear. So at omega equal to 0, what happens? At omega equal to 0, the magnitude will become ms equal to 1 by 0 will happen again as infinity. Phase angle will become what, my dear? Phase angle will become minus 270 minus, sorry, plus tan inverse 0. So tan inverse 0 is nothing but sin 0 by cos 0, 0. So minus 270 alone. So the magnitude angle representation will be this much. And what happened when at omega equal to infinity? At omega equal to infinity, what happened, my dear? So at omega equal to infinity, magnitude will become 1 by infinity square will happen now. So infinity simply 0. And what will be phase now? Minus 270 plus tan inverse infinity. So it is nothing but minus 270 plus what is tan inverse infinity? Tan inverse infinity, sin 90 by cos 90, cos 90, so 90. So it will become minus 180, am I right? Minus 180. So what will be the angle from representation? 0 angle minus 180. 0 angle minus 180. Magnitude versus angle representation. Am I right, my dears? Am I right? So what about the starting direction and ending direction now? What about the starting direction and ending direction now? Starting direction can be obtained by, how can we obtain the starting direction? How can we obtain the starting direction, my dears? How can we obtain the starting direction? Starting direction can be obtained by open loop is pole or 0. Here the open loop, what? Pole is near the origin, right? So starting direction will be clockwise. And ending direction will be what? Since it is a non-minimal phase system, I already explained to you, ending direction will be same as that of the starting direction. So it is also clockwise. So what about our plot, my dears? What about our plot? What about our plot? So what about our plot? Zero, minus 270. Okay, so how can we start with? Both clockwise. So at omega equal to 0, what? Infinity angle minus 270 now. So since it is a clockwise direction, you have to start from this. Infinity angle clockwise, okay, good. 0 angle minus 190, you have to end with it. Both clockwise, right? Both clockwise, right? 0 angle minus 180, you have to end with. Array, what it is? Let me check. Oh my dears, very sorry, very sorry. For non-minimal phase system, you correct it. For non-minimal phase system, the starting direction is not valid. Okay, you correct it, my dears. The starting direction is not valid, and the ending direction you should take same as that of that starting direction. You correct it. I will tell you now. For non-minimal phase, only this you have to correct. For non-minimal phase system, the starting direction is not valid. Okay, and the ending direction is same as that of the starting direction. sorry, for non-minimal phase system, the starting direction is not valid, so the ending direction should be taken as the starting direction. Correct. For non-minimal phase system, the starting direction is not valid, so the ending direction will be same as the starting direction, or you should take the starting direction as the end direction. That's all. For non-minimal phase system, the starting direction is not valid, so you should take the end direction as the start direction. Correct? Pakka. Okay, so starting direction is not valid, so you should take the end direction as the start direction. So what is the end direction? Simply look to the angle. What is the angle difference, my dears? Minus 270 minus 180, so it will be minus 90, so it will be anti-clockwise. It will be anti-clockwise. So this anti-clockwise will be same as the starting direction. So now you can start. Now you can start what? Infinity angle minus 270. Both are in anti-clockwise direction, my dear. So you can start from here. So start from here and end with 0 angle minus 180. So you can end from 0 angle minus 180. Both are in anti-clockwise. Correct. Pakka. 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 Okay. You corrected my days. Really sorry. Okay. I feed in that way, so I got a chance to correct myself. Thank you so much. So for non-minimal phases, you can. If you made a mistake, I will tell you the divine feeling of a sincere problem solving. Why I found now, I did mistake somewhere. Why I feel? I started plotting here. I can't plot, my dear. I can't plot. Minus 270, I can start, but clockwise direction. Okay, I can start with clockwise direction. But minus 180, I have to end. Definitely, I have to cross. There is nothing regarding the cross. It is given. So it will not cross at any point. It will not cross at any point. I know that. So what happened? So I made a mistake somewhere. So I cross-check it and I found the concept of non-minimal phase system. Any poles or 0 non-minimal phase is correct. For non-minimal phase system, the ending direction, the starting direction is not valid. So you should take the ending direction as the same as starting direction. You should take the starting direction as same as the ending direction. Starting direction is not valid, so you should take the end direction and fit it to the start direction. That's all. We take the end direction and fit to the start direction. That's all. So both are in anti-clockwise. Simple, my dear. Simple. Clear, my dears? Is it clear? Can we know this problem? Okay. So again, GH will be equal to 1 divided by j omega into 1 minus j omega. So magnitude will be 1 divided by omega root of 1 plus omega square. Phase will be minus 90 minus tan inverse. What is 1 minus j omega angle consideration, I guess. So minus is there, okay. Just take it a blanket. 1 minus j omega, what it happened? 1 minus j omega form. Do you remember that? 1 minus j omega form. Real minus j omega here, so it will be minus angle, na? So minus tan inverse y by x. Correct, na? Correct? So it will become minus 90 plus tan inverse y by x. Minus 90 plus tan inverse y by x. So y by x means simply 1. Omega equal to 1. So omega by 1. So omega by 1. Correct. So you got the phase magnitude always, and at omega equal to 0, what happens? Magnitude will be what, my dear? 1 by 0 infinity. The phase will be equal to minus 90 plus tan inverse 0. So it will be minus 90. Tan inverse 0 sin 0 by cos 0 minus 90. So angle representation, magnitude representation minus 90. And what happened at omega equal to infinity? What happened, my dears? Magnitude will be, when you substitute infinity, 1 by infinity will become 0 and phase angle will be minus 90 plus tan inverse infinity. So minus 90 plus tan inverse infinity is nothing but, my dear, nothing but tan inverse infinity, sin 90 by cos 90. So it will be 90 na? 90. So angle will be 0. So 0 angle 0. Array super 0 angle 0. Yes, 0 angle 0, correct. So again it's a non-minimal phase system because 1 minus s na, so some pole will be on the right side of the s half, right half of the s plane. So we have to check for the starting direction as ending direction first. So starting direction definitely not valid, for it's a non-minimal phase system, and ending direction will be what, my dear? Angle difference, minus 90 minus 0. So it is a negative angle, so ending direction will be anti-clockwise. And same you consider first the starting direction. The same you consider the starting direction. Starting direction is problem in many non-minimal phase system. That's all. Actually, why my relay is but not fully activated means, yesterday I have to pick my mom from my hometown to my present living home. So what I did, I had a train on yesterday night 12:30, right? Night 12:30. So no, it's 12 o'clock. And hardly I slept for 1.5 hours yesterday. Just 1.5 hours yesterday, hardly I slept for. So my relay is not working fully. Okay, that's why some mistakes there some mistakes. So the thinking process now, so it is slowed down. Okay, so that's why, my dears. So when I sleep today, it will be okay. Okay. So ending direction and starting direction you got. So what I get? What will be the plot? 0, 90, 180, 270. Okay, fine. 0, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270. Very good. And see, infinity angle minus 90 and both in anti-clockwise. Infinity angle minus 90 I have to start, my dear. Infinity angle minus 90 I have to start. Anti-clockwise means left or right, my dear? Right you have to start with. So you have to start with right. 0 angle 0 you have to end with. Fine. And that you know anti-clockwise. So 0 angle 0 you end with. So simple, that's all. That's the plot. That's the plot, my dear. Simple. That's it. Is it clear? Okay, right, the next question. H will be equal to s plus 2 by s plus 1 into s minus 1. S plus 1 into s minus 1. Okay. So can you tell me this is a minimal or non-minimal phase system? Non-minimal phase system, opposite is minimal phase system. Minimal phase system is nothing but every poles or scalar lies on the left half side of the s plane. If any one pole or zero lies on the right half of the S-plane, definitely the system will be unstable, we know that. And that type of system is known as the non-minimal phase system. So here one pole lies on the right half side of the S-plane, so it is a non-minimal phase system. So by simply looking non-minimal phase system, it's a non-minimal phase system. So definitely our first you have to check this, my dear. For polar plot, check the non-minimal or minimal first. So it will be 2 plus j omega whole divided by 1 plus j omega into minus 1 plus j omega. So what will be the magnitude, my dears? 4 plus omega square whole divided by 1 plus omega square root of 1 plus omega square. Okay, 1 plus omega square. What will be the phase angle now? Phi is equal to tan inverse omega by 2 minus tan inverse omega by 1 minus tan inverse, wait, minus angle I have to write here, minus, you have to think minus 1 plus j omega, minus 1 plus j omega, where it comes, my dear? Minus 1 plus j omega, minus 1 plus j omega comes, minus 1 plus j omega comes there, so the angle will be 180 minus tan inverse y by x, now tan inverse omega by 1, am I right? Am I right, my dear? Am I right? Yes. So it will become okay, same like that. You have to keep it. And at omega equal to 0, what happens? Magnitude will become omega equal to 0 means denominator power is very much higher than the numerator power. So important, give importance to the denominator power. So at 0 means 1 by 0 happens, so infinity. Phi is equal to what, my dears? Tan inverse omega by 0 infinity. 0 na 0 minus tan inverse 0 minus 180 plus tan inverse 0. So tan inverse 0 minus tan inverse 0 cancel. So it become minus 180. Tan inverse 0 is simply 0 na, sin 0 by cos 0, 0 na. So the angle, magnitude angle representation will be infinity angle minus 180. Keep it with us. At omega equal to infinity, what happens, my dear? At omega equal to infinity, what will be the magnitude? Magnitude will be at omega equal to infinity. 1 by infinity it will come here, so it will be, and what will be the phase angle now? So tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse infinity minus 180 plus tan inverse infinity. So tan inverse minus tan inverse goes, so it will be simply minus 180 plus 90. Tan inverse infinity is nothing but 90. Sin 90 by cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. 1 by 0 will be correct. So it will be minus 90 minus. So angle, magnitude angle representation will be 0 angle minus 90. 0 angle minus 90. Okay. So since it is a non-minimal phase system, my dear, the starting direction is not valid and ending direction will be the angle difference. That is nothing but minus 180 minus 90, so it will be minus 90, so it will be anti-clockwise. The same you consider as the starting direction now. So our plot will become 0, 90, 180, 270, minus 90, minus 180, minus 270. So what will be my plot then? So I have to anti-clockwise direction, I have to move, my dear. So infinity angle minus 180 I have to start. Infinity angle minus 180, that too in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise you have to start from the bottom side. Then only anti-clockwise direction will come. Okay. And 0 angle minus 90 I have to end, my dears. So correct. 0 angle minus 90 I have to end with. So that is the plot, my dears. That's the plot. That is the plot. At omega equal to 0, what will be the magnitude, my dears? Omega equal to 0 means root 2, root 4 na, for 2 divided by 1, simply 2 na, not infinity, it is 2. It is 2, my dears. At omega equal to infinity, then you can substitute for infinity, it's 0. Okay. So, sorry, m is equal to 2 now. At omega equal to 0, what happened? 4 plus 0 square divided by 1 plus 0 square into 1 plus 0 square, it will be root 4, 2 simply. So I have to start from here, my dear. So 2 I have to start, just that's the only difference, 2. 2 I have to start from. I have to start from 2 only. Okay. So the magnitude will be simply 2. So magnitude will be simply what, my dear? 2. Okay. Yes. Very clearly you can write like. Very clearly you can write like. So because in x-axis na negative x side now, so minus 2 you can very clearly you can write like minus 2. Very clearly you can write like minus 2. Either in 2 also it's correct, no issue, because it's understood, right? It's understood. So that's all about the concept. That's all about the concept, my dear. That's all about the concept. Have any doubt you can ask. If you have any doubt you can ask. Okay. So I will wind up today, my dear. So thank you so much for your support. Okay. So many comments are coming. I'm really happy because now I am understanding my effort is not weighing. Okay. At least some of the students are watching my channel and preparing for their exam. So it's very happy news for me. Okay. Many of you are commenting also in comment section regarding my classes and all. Okay. See, I'm very sincerely taking my classes, my dear. So please share to everyone and please contribute yourself for making our family a bigger one. Okay. So thank you so much.